Hi, this is Bob Fossil. Just a quick video just to show that I'm still alive and working on the file browser. So the channel's not been massively busy, but then as I say, I sort of tend to be more writing stuff than it's easy to write code than it is to do videos. So let's hope that YouTube channel neglect isn't some sort of crime I can be convicted of, because they've got me bound to rights. So anyway, over Christmas I spent a bit of time rewriting the browse config program. So I had some feedback on it, and it was written quite quickly along a while back. It's not the easiest thing to use. I said the color settings isn't particularly, a bit fiddly, and it just doesn't look very good. So I've rewritten the browse config in assembly, because it was sort of written in C, like the original code for the file browser. So it's a complete rewrite. So from the next version, the browse config will look something like this. So I've basically stolen the look and feel from the startup menu you get on the 128K +2 +2A +3 machines, but say it's using the slightly the proportional font system of the file browser. So it's a bit of a copy. So you can cursor up and down to sort of go through objects. So I borrowed the code from the 128K ROM that does the sound, so you get the sort of menu key sound as you go through. So yeah, I mentioned that colours was not nice to use, so let's see how that's handled in the new configuration program. So you've got this, it's all menu driven, so the options that you've got are shown in these menus that you can sort of use up and down to go through. And you also get like a kind for the colours, you get like a colour swatch to show you what the colour. So use that preview colours, that will show you all of the sort of colours available. So the top line, the bottom line, the directory colour, the normal file colour, and the selection colour. So that's the colour scheme I use. It's sort of based on the standard colours that you get for the esxDOS NMI browser. So if we do, say we want to change the top line colour, you can use cursor left, cursor right, which is what I'm pressing here, and that will basically take you through all the controls one at a time. Or if you do up and down, they take you to between the different groups. So it's a bit like the groups that you get on a Windows dialog. I sort of try to base it around that. So if we wanted something horrible like green, that. So there's colour preview down there's a bottom there that shows you like a bit of text with this to show you what the colour is. But if you cancel that, you see that it's not use that colour, but we can do something in green. That, and you can see the colour swatch now is that lovely colour combination. And then you see there we've got that colour there. We can also change the border colour. That's a number setting. I've not made that colour. So you can use the cursor left, cursor right to sort of increment or decrement that. So if I set that to that and then do, so we've got that. And if I do a menu and then do exit, if you've made any changes, you'll get this confirmation menu. So you'll either ask you to save the changes or exit without changing. So we want to save the changes. So then if we do launch the browse, we've now got our amazing colour scheme. So quit out of that and then do browse config and then do advanced and then do restore default settings and then do exit and save. We've now got the more sort of sensible default colours. So just to show some of the other options. So the input that shows you like the key description. If it's less than ASCII space, which is 32, it will show it as a number, because the cursor keys are those specific ASCII character codes so far. But if you do press enter on that and get this menu, it says press the key to receive. So if I press Q, it will then show you what the key is in speech marks. The other kind of menu option that you get, these on off, so you can press enter to toggle those on or off. And then you've just got some other on-offs here for the directory text stripe and some of the navigation options. And then you've got the rest of this. It's pretty much the same thing as the other config. You've got the auto detect and the device number, and then you've just got the restore default settings, which is what we use to sort of get back to normality in the browser. So there you go. That's the new file browser, well, they're not file browser, new configuration for the file browser. And that'll be in whenever we get to the final release of version 24, I think. Yeah, just check that. Yeah. So at some point I will be releasing an Alpha 3, which will have the change in. So then I'll say if there's any bugs or any sort of issues with that code. But as I say, the old configuration program will be going away, and that will be the replacement. So yeah, that's what's happening in the next version of the file browser. I've also got another video coming hopefully soon, which is something completely different I've been working on from the file browser. So it's I can't go into details at the moment because we sort of the sort of announcement is imminent, and that's being handled by other people. So yeah, I say it's not the same as file browser, so you might not be interested in it, but it's a project I've been working on. It's about October, so last 2 months for Christmas. So it's a game. So yeah, something a bit different from file browser, but yeah, it's something you might be interested in. So I'll hopefully speak to you soon in that next video. So all the best and take care. Bye.